Yo, what's the word? It's your boy 16. If you like the content on this channel, I want to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell for post notifications. Also, I got a website at www.16shotonvisuals.com. But that's enough of me talking. Let's get to what y'all came to see. What's the word? Let people know we got on 16 Shot on Visuals.
What's happening? You tune into LiBand, you hear me?
For sure, for sure. So I had looked at some like your old songs, and your name used to be like LiBand, like L-I-L.
Yeah, yep, L-I-L. It was LiBand at first.
What was the reason for the change?
I just, you know what I'm saying, I ain't wanna be as common as everybody else, you know, like with the L-I-L, you know what I'm saying, the little thing.
Yeah.
So I made it a Louisiana thing, you know, just, you know what I'm saying, taking the L out of it and just, you know, LiBand, you know what I'm saying? Yup, the LiBand.
I peeped y'all do that a lot, like y'all say like letters or.
Yup, lit, like like instead of lil, like yo.
So like, what's the meaning of your name? If it's a meaning behind it.
Oh, blow up and never die. B4L, you know what I'm saying, being a gang, you know. So like B stand for blow up, A stand for N stand for never, and D stand for die. So it's like blow up and never die, LiBand. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So you know, when you changed your name, did you kind of change like your style? Did you come with another persona, or was it like the same, just different name?
As far as persona, you could probably say like I came harder, you know, as an artist, like, you know, like just yeah.
So was there any names you went about like before those two?
Nah.
For the people that's not familiar with you, like let them know how old you are.
Oh man, I'm 17. You heard me?
For sure. You just had like a birthday song recently too, right?
Yup, shout out to them Libras, you hear me? Yeah, you know, Libra season just passed, but shit, yup. October 19th, you know what I'm saying? I just turned 17 about a couple months ago. Yeah.
Girl. How was your birthday?
Man, it was pretty good, you know, like as far as like, you know what I'm saying, being to myself. I'm an introvert, you hear me? So, yeah, like, I'ma have fun and vibe by myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm not myself with the fam, you hear me? My circle.
You always been like an introvert growing up?
Yeah, I have, but like, I'm gonna put it this way. I wasn't as much of a, you know what I'm saying, introvert growing up. Like, growing up, I wanted more, as I got older, I got more exposed to things, you know what I'm saying? So, like, as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of changes in people and a lot of fakeness, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, it really caused me to be more like that, you know what I'm saying, growing up.
Yeah. So was it like certain situations happen, like people doing like snake shit like that?
Yeah, you know, but shit, that ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from where we come from.
Yeah. So how long you been actually like recording music? I know you said something like you was trying to like make a song or something like at 5, something.
Oh, yup. I was trying to rap at 5. And my uncle, you know what I'm saying? My uncle, he had recorded me. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go viral, whatever he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? He recorded me on his Facebook, and I guess man, the video had took off, but I ain't never hear too much from it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never hear too much back, you know what I'm saying, from it, so I ain't got too much more to say on that part.
So like since then, was you still like doing music, or that was just like some shit you just tried and left it alone after a while?
Yeah, I was. That's, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna put it this way, it was in and out of my life, you hear me? Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never just stayed with music, like, but like, I don't know, like, that shit was just in and out of my life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yup. Like, but shit, like, I ain't started taking music serious about a year ago, you know what I'm saying? I ain't started taking music serious about a year ago.
Was it something that happened that made you start taking it serious?
Yeah. Shit, like, the people, you know what I'm saying, them connects falling in place for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, like, shit like that.
So, like, before you was taking it serious, did you have, like, a love for it? Or you was just doing it, like, for, like, money or trying to get on?
I wanted to, I always had like a passion for it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just wanted to get my people out the hood type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I just, you know how that shit be, that shit is like a reality, you know what I'm saying? It's like a, like, you know, it's not a reality, it's like a fantasy.
Yeah.
Until you make it reality, you know what I'm saying? So like, man, yeah, like, this is pretty much what I had turned that shit into. I turned that shit into a reality thing because I just, I don't know, I see myself going somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I see myself going somewhere with it,
Yeah.
you know, for real.
So that's all it really took was like, just basically like some hope type shit?
Yeah,
like,
some hope and dedication.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You got any like people that inspired you coming up to make music type shit?
Shit, like, the Boo Legends for sure. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Louisiana Legends, you know what I'm saying? The ones that been putting on for the state. Still is putting on for the state. I'm about to say, we probably got like, we got Gates, you know what I'm saying? Boosie, Wayne, yeah, heard, man. Fat, you know what I'm saying, man. Shout out all them boys, you know what I'm saying. That's just a couple of them that I was listening to growing up, you know what I'm saying. So yeah.
I think I heard Fat, he passed away or something like that?
Yeah, Fat passed away.
Yeah. So you from Louisiana? What's the city? Shreveport or something like that?
Shreveport, yep. Yeah. Yep. So
you know, with you being from Louisiana, and you know, you say you you looked up to Boosie growing up, you know, watching him doing this thing. Like, how did it? What was your thoughts? The situation that happened with him out here in Dallas, with you being in Dallas, like, did it make you feel like you had to protect yourself different, shit like that?
Oh yeah, you know, because you know what I'm saying. Like, I had been going through some shit, you know what I'm saying, out this way. And as far as animosity and envy out here, you know what I'm saying. So I know how that go, you know. But prayers to Boo, you know what I'm saying. That man a soldier, you hear me? So shit, I know I ain't got too much question on it.
For sure. So you know, you say you've been going through some shit like envy. Like, how long have you been out here?
Man, shit. Like, as far, like, I've been back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, like, yeah. As far as me being back and forth, like, you know what I'm saying, you get word around, you hear me? Like, a nigga out here, you know what I'm saying? You start seeing a nigga and how they move and shit, you know, nigga get to making all type of, you know what I'm saying, hidden agendas and get the plotting and shit, you know what I'm saying? So shit, like, you just gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with how you moving out here. And dangerous. Be careful and dangerous, you hear me? Cautious.
So I seen a video of like you leaving a show and they had shot it up. They said like it was 100 shots or some shit like that. Like, was that out here?
Yeah, that was out here.
Oh damn.
Out here in Dallas.
So you know, did you leave Louisiana to like escape that type of shit?
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I ain't gonna say fear, but you can't be stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? And stay. You know what I'm saying? Where you know it's smoke it.
Yeah.
You know, and then plus on top of that, why not take the open door? You feel what I'm talking about? Like, why not take the open door and just, you know what I'm saying, elevate? You know, so shit, that's where that shit come in there for me.
It just make most sense. Like, ain't nobody, it don't matter how tough you is, like, ain't nobody, everybody could die the same way. Like,
Real shit.
But like, watching that video, it looked like they was shooting from like a block away or something. Or
yeah, them boys was across the street. Them boys went here and shit, you know what I'm saying? But shit, you know.
You feel like that's what kind of like saved you type shit, like, cause like that was the shit you wasn't expecting, right?
I mean, like, don't say expecting, cause you know, like, you expect, like me coming from where I come from, you expect that shit going everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? But you just don't expect it to go. You know what I'm saying? As in my case, as it went.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we was vibing. We was in our zone. You know what I'm saying? Minding our own business. You feel me? And shit. You know, like I say, the expectations came out as a nigga expected it. You know what I'm saying? So shit, like, yeah.
So, you know, what was your thoughts when that first happened? Like, when you first started hearing the shots, like, did you automatically know this for you right away?
Man, yeah, like I just what I didn't, you know what I'm saying? What I done been through type shit, what I done did, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I felt it, you know what I'm saying? I felt it. And shit, when I looked up, I'm like, yeah, hear I see them bitches. So shit, like, man, like, yeah, ain't, you know.
That shit crazy though. You made it out that bitch. That's all that matter.
For real.
So I was watching a video about the situation. It was like an interview or something you did. You had basically said like the vibe felt off about like the people you was around, something like that.
Yeah, it did. The atmosphere and the energy, you know what I'm saying? Like even still to this day, you hear me? Like, I'm happy with the adjustments I had made, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, you just gotta watch, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta watch and analyze the people that's around you know what I'm saying? And the shit that go on. So shit, like, niggas who was moving funny, you know what I'm saying? Shit, cut them out, you know what I'm saying? Niggas who just, who energy and vibes wasn't right, you know what I'm saying? Cut them off, you know what I'm saying? So shit, like, that's just what that shit was.
So the people you had around you, like, there's some people like you consider like your people at once upon a time.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in a point in my life right now where I can't lose. You know what I'm saying? I can't fucking lose, you feel me? So, therefore, like, I ain't finna increase my risk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't finna increase my risk at all. You know, like, I got a whole family. I got a whole family to provide for, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I got people that's looking up to me, and people that's expectations is really high for a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I'm moving smarter, I'm moving different, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. So like, you ever had situations like that before, like coming close to death like that?
Shit, yup, a lot, you know. Like, even the times when I was younger, you know, like, I was close to death, you know what I'm saying, so many times, like, even growing up, you know what I'm saying, like, it's crazy, you know, but shit, like, I got a purpose on this bitch, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna be going too easy, you know.
So, you know, even though you had situations like that before, like, how did it feel for you, you know, like, walking away, like, untouched, like?
It feel like a blessing, you know. It just feel like a blessing,
Yeah.
you know. Like I say, it make you make adjustments, you know what I'm saying, on your life. You feel me? And on shit that you need to make adjustments to.
So like, the area in your city that you from, like, do y'all call it like a specific thing? You know how people like name it?
Yeah, yo, that's their ratchet, you hear me?
Sure.
It's their ratchet. Shout out their ratchet.
You been basically like all your life though?
Oh yeah, for sure. In my city.
So like, how would you describe your upbringing, like, as a shorty coming up out there?
Man, ambitious, you know what I'm saying? I was ambitious, I was determined, you know what I'm saying? Fearless.
For sure.
I wasn't scared of nothing. And shit, that brought a lot of intimidation to niggas, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of intimidation. But not in a negative way. Just, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, that's just how I was.
So you feel like with you, like, being fearless, like, people feel like they probably have to, like, when you say intimidation, like, well, they feel like they have to do some type of intimidation, or like?
Yeah, that too, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I say, man, like, nigga we were reckless, man. I ain't lying, like, reckless. I wasn't always as wise as, you know what I'm saying, as I am now. You hear me? Because like I say, I think the people that I think the best people or the most knowledgeable people are the people that go through things. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And me, I done damn near went through it all. You hear me? Like damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm only 17. You feel me? So like I ain't seen everything.
Yeah.
But I done damn near went through everything. You feel what I'm talking about?
So.
Like it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like. It's more definitely different now though. You know, like it's different now.
So like, what type of shit was you into coming up? Like, say if you wasn't here, and you was out there right now. Like, what would you probably be doing?
Shit. Kicking down doors, shit. Fighting, shit. Like what I mean by fighting is like I stay in altercations. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as fighting for my life, fighting for my freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Like, I don't know, dude. I'd be down bad.
You had said, like, around the ages between, like, 12 to 14, like, that's when you start, like, getting into things, like, basically like, hopping off the porch type shit?
Yeah. Type shit, you know.
What would you say you think led to that? Like, was, like, because, you know, like, before then, you say you wasn't really into that, right?
Yeah.
So what would you say led to that?
Shit, my pops getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? My pops had got locked up. It fucked my mindset up, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no guidance. I had no fucking guidance, you know what I'm saying? I stayed into it with moms, yeah, man. And shit, like like I told you, man, I was just reckless. Like, I would do anything, you know what I'm saying, to show my family, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got y'all, you hear me?
Yeah.
And with it came with so many distractions. Like, my intentions always been, while I was out there in them streets, my intentions always been good, you feel what I'm saying? Like, my intentions was always good. It's just, like, it was always some bullshit in the midst of it, you feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, a nigga could not get a break, you know? Whether I was going through it with my mama, whether I was going through it with some niggas in the streets, you hear me? Whether I was going through it with my siblings, you know what I'm saying? Like, folk, like, I feel like I couldn't get a break. And shit, that really when a nigga had got introduced to their music, you know what I'm saying?
So you feel like the music changed your life?
Yeah. It did.
You know, earlier you had spoke on like what you you know, moving in and out of Texas from Louisiana, and you know, word getting around and people start having issues, shit like that. Like, you feel like if you wasn't doing music, that would never been an issue?
I get around. You hear me? I get around, so I couldn't say that in Pacific, you know what I'm saying? But I can tell you, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, that's part of, you know what I'm saying, or that's the main reason why, you know, like, word got around so quick about me, you know what I'm saying, when it came to my type of situations.
Yeah. I had heard a song called Cruising. Like, was that you speaking on like the shit that happened at the show?
Oh yeah, like that was on some City Smoke type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, people who really understand them bitches, you know what I'm saying, people from my city, my section, you know what I'm saying, shit, you know, so shit, like, yeah, you know how that shit be. I was speaking on some shit that niggas was just false claiming on, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was kind of claiming that they, you know what I'm saying, had sent them hits, you hear me? Like, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's how I took that, you know what I'm saying? That's how I took that as, and I responded in that bitch in that way. You know, like, man, say, don't speak on no shit that you ain't did, you know what I'm saying? As far as what you know what I'm saying, what you asked me about in that song. But yeah, that's some pressure in the city, you hear me?
Yeah. So, you know, you had said something like, basically when your father had went to jail, that's what kind of changed things. So, like, up until that point, how were things for you? Like, do you feel like it was like a cool, regular childhood?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you something. My people always, man, my pops, when my pops was out, you know what I'm saying, when he was out of jail and shit, and it was just my mama, or when it was both of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, they tried, you know what I'm saying? They tried their best. They effort was on 100 to try to keep us straight. You know what I'm saying? Me and my siblings. You feel what I'm talking about? Like, as far as time, you know what I'm saying? As far as gifts, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just tried to keep a nigga. They tried to keep a nigga caught up. You know what I'm saying? They try to keep us caught up with the other kids. You know what I'm saying? But shit, at the same time, like, I wouldn't worry about no shit like that. I had always had this mindset, like, if you can't fuck with me how I come, you hear me? Whether I got this, you hear me, or I got these, you know what I'm saying, or I got chains around my neck, shit, then you can't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve to be in my circle. You know, so shit, like, this how I had, you know what I'm saying? That's how I had always grew up. That's the mindset that I grew up on, you know? And shit, that shit just got more, the mindset got more hostile, you know what I'm saying, as I grew older.
Yeah.
You know?
So, like, some of the stuff you got into as far as, like, the streets and shit like that, like, do you regret some of the things you did as far as to get into the situations you in?
Nah, I don't regret nothing. I don't regret nothing I did in the streets. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Do I regret the path? Or do I regret the guidance, you know what I'm saying? Shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the influence is what you know what I'm saying? That's what I regret, because I had little brothers, you know what I'm saying, and sisters watching me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not only that, you had kids who weren't even my kids or my mama kids, you know what I'm saying, watching me. And like, you know, just influenced by the shit that I did. You know, so shit, hell yeah. It's like starting a whole nother generation of babies. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, so you feel like you could have like been like a better role model type shit?
Most definitely.
It's crazy you think about being a role model and you only 17 yourself, so
yeah.
That show your head that, you know, most people at 17 they ain't thinking about being a role model. They looking for a role model.
Straight up, for real.
So like, speaking of role models, did you have any role models growing up? Like good or bad influence?
Nah, I ain't have no role models. My pops, shit, like, he was a street nigga though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was a street nigga. So like, and I ran with him. I ran with my pops in the streets. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, man, like, I watched my pops growing up, his brothers, my uncles. You know what I'm saying? All them boys was in the streets hard. You know what I'm saying? Shit. As far as a smoother mindset, I watched my grandma. My grandma, she was a very, very, how I put this? She was a very nurturing person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, her hospitality, like, it was just, I don't know. I picked up on it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was still out there. Yeah. I was out there with my pops. My grandma used to hate that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is he everywhere with you? Why he everywhere that, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, everywhere that you go, he going. You know what I'm saying? Like, it influences you. I don't want to say it influences you badly. I don't want to say it influences you, you know what I'm saying, in a good way. Because at the end of the day, what people fail to realize while being in the streets, it's a lot of wisdom that comes with it. It's a lot of knowledge that comes with being in the streets. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
So like, You know, that's why I tell you I don't regret this shit. You feel me? I don't regret this shit. I learned so much by running with my pops or being out there on my own anyway. You know what I'm saying? When he did get locked up.